plays a lot of fucking games. I said, oh, world gamer plays a lot of fucking games. He plays all night and day. He plays his life away. Said, oh, world gamer plays a lot of fucking games.
Hello again, everybody. It's the Old World Gamer, and I play a lot of fucking games. And today I'm playing Final Fantasy VI. And, oh, there was an Aegis shield in there. That was not what I actually expected to be in there, but that is still a pretty good shield nonetheless, so I'm happy to get it. Boosts up everything else, only drops your defense down by 4, which is not too bad, but all the other benefits are much better anyways, so let's just quickly pop out here and get a gold hairpin, which will help us greatly if, well, I don't really care that much about the magic power that I'm using, but it's, you use it when you equip it as a relic, it halves the magic points that are supposed to be used. So if your spell costs, 10 magic points, it'll now cost 5. But later in the game, we're going to find really fun relics called Economizers. And those Economizers, when you equip them, they're relics, of course, as well. But when you equip them, they're actually, they make all magic spells cost 1 point. So if your magic spell costs, 100 MP, then now it costs 1. So there you go. That's a very, very nice item. They're very hard to come by. There's only one enemy that you can get them from in the entire game. And it's not really pointed out to you. You're directed towards it by somebody who briefly mentions it, kind of. But it's nothing to the point where, they're like, oh, hey, if you need Economizers, go here. It's nothing like that. So you got to kind of go searching for them if you don't know where to go. But the worst thing about gaming these days, too, is that people have the internet. And I'm not saying the internet's bad. I'm saying that the internet's bad because everyone goes and uses the internet for more or less to find cheats and different ways to get more out of and instead of playing the game for what it is and having it as a learning experience, they use it for oh, I'm just gonna play it so I can say I finished it and that's it, I don't really care. And then they see like where to get all the stuff, where to find cheats and stuff like that. But well, I mean, you can't have everyone do the same thing. Everyone has their own different way of doing things. So, but it is unfortunate. I mean, I'm not saying that eventually I will revisit this game, and I will show you how I would normally do it. Now, this is the treasure that I actually meant to stop by, but I was being herky-yerk and didn't really think about what I was doing. But and Sabin is a monster. Those claws, he's pretty awesome with those. Later on, it's going to be real nice when we can Genja glove the Atma weapons, which are going to be nice. And, what is that? That is going to be our new little buddy, who we're going to have to face off against. Wham! Storm Dragon. And you're asking, well, what's so big about this? I mean, usually there's always kinds of, like monsters in a box and stuff. Well, you guys will see eventually. And a smart thing to do if you want to steal from them, instead, wait until you get locked. Don't open the treasure box there and just come back later with lock, and then that way you can steal from it as well. And easy as that. It's killed. It's done. And obviously my being overpowered doesn't hurt either. And we get force armor, which is very nice. I believe that halves the damage from a lot of the what is it called? Magic spells. Jesus Christ. Like, half the damage from ice, half the damage from fire, that kind of thing. So it's really, really nice to have. And she has an ice shield too, so that's even better because that absorbs. And seeing as I have the time, this time I'm giving my shout out to Abominable Steve. And he's a new guy that I recently subscribed to. He's a retro gamer as well, and or at least he seems to like a lot of the retro stuff anyways. He recently just finished up playing Terraria. I think it was 150 episodes he did for that game, which is very commendable, very very dedicated to you know, that series, so that's very cool. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are, you know, doing other series too, like Skyrim and stuff like that, and they take fairly long. Like, I'm sure Skyrim goes into, I think it's, some people have them in the 200 and 300 episode ranges now or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, and I guess that all depends on length of time of each video and stuff too. But anyways, so yeah, he done 150 episodes and just had his grand finale. I think it was only like 3 or 4 days ago for Terraria, which is a game that I also love quite a bit. So I don't know, perhaps we'll play with him sometime as well. You know, on a server or something. I did have a server running here at my place for a while for Terraria, but I didn't quite continue on with it after we kind of got sidetracked by other more important things and stuff. So, and yeah. Anyways, getting back to you know, Abominable Steve himself. He is currently Let's Playing Legend of Zelda for the NES, and he's also doing it blind, which is again something I did as well. Now I didn't play Terraria, you know, to LP it or anything, but I did play it. But I did do Legend of Zelda blind just last summer, and oh, what's this? I'm writing to beg for your forgiveness. I'm guilty of perpetuating a terrible lie. I've only now realized the error of my ways. I hope I can correct a great wrong. Your boyfriend, who you thought was immobile, has passed away some time ago. I've been writing in his stead. We humans tend to allow the past to destroy our lives. I implore you not to let this happen. It is time to look forward, to rediscover love and embrace the beauty of life. You have so much to life left to live. Cyan. Anyways, real quick, so yeah, go and check out his channel, guys. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, comment, give him feedback, all that good stuff that all of us Let's Players like. You know, the whole golden rule thing, do unto others as you would like to have them do unto you. Wait, that kind of sounds kinky. But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. Go over to his channel, check him out, and give him some love, that kind of stuff, guys, because I'm sure he'll appreciate it, and you never know, he might reciprocate as well. The world before the fall, the delightful is the light of dawn. I've missed that last line. I really wish it was mine. Cyan! And he's like, "Whoa, what? Hey! You're alive!" Cyan. Sorry about that, guys. That is my phone vibrating again. And I swear to God, I need to leave that thing upstairs somewhere. So I'm gonna go back and actually take that out. Just 1 second, guys. Okay. Edited out the text message sound so that you guys wouldn't be there listening on and just thinking like, oh, this is great, and then all of a sudden, and then you're just like, what did he just do? So yeah, I made sure that I got it away now, so you won't hear it in case it vibrates again. So, but yeah, apparently Cyan makes silk flowers, and no one really knew that much about them. This is an outrage. Slapper. I mean, seriously? He's all like, really? You like my flowers? Because I'm pretty... You like my flowers? God damn, I can cut people up and make pretty flowers. I learned of that poor girl when I passed her Miranda. When I heard that she sent a letter each day but never received any replies, something inside me snapped. As I wrote to that girl, I realized I was very much like her. I was looking behind, full of despair. My eyes were closed, and then something changed. Yeah? Yeah. I bumped into Sir Gao in Miranda. He said he had to become stronger if he was to face Kefka. He probably returned to the Veld, which is exactly what I was about to mention, but... now, before we leave... Locked, and then you come out here. Oh, what's that shining up here in the corner? And you just go and grab it. You find the key to Cyan's treasure chest, which, don't worry, there's nothing important really in it as far as I know. Why, a child could use this machine. This is a joke. I'll never be afraid of machines again. That part I'm not 100% sure. Found machinery manual and book of secrets. That little part before that, it almost as if like it's a note inside, you know, written by Cyan, you know, stating his disbelief that he couldn't, that, you know, now he knows how to use machines or something, and he couldn't believe that he, you know, couldn't do it before. And yeah, the suckiest thing about some of these quests too is that you have to walk all the way back. And that can be kind of, oh god, annoying, especially when you're being attacked by bears who steal your money. Yeah, let's kill that bear fast. Kill that bear. And punish her. Okay, 5,000 gold from them. And you know what? There probably is, actually, yeah. There is a faster way. We can use a warp stone. Where is it? There we go. That's much faster. So, stack up on warp stones, everybody. So you don't have to be stuck in there. And yes, we'll just lift off. I don't know why I went to the, I guess, on deck, or whatever you want to call it. But the next thing we can do is there's a spot here where, no, isn't. Oh no. Jeez. Should be. Here we go. There's the Colosseum. I don't know why I thought it was back down there. I wasn't even looking at the map. That's all you can do, I suppose, when you haven't played it in so long. And this lovely place. Oh yeah. The more precious the item wagered, the better your prize will be. Not necessarily all the time. This is Dragon's Neck Colosseum. Champions for all over the world come here to fight for prizes. Yeah, and look, this is Ultros, the receptionist. Yay, that's kind of gross. Or Master Shupan will just come and take it away from you. Yeah, you can actually beat Shupan in this, and I will do some battles in the Colosseum later and show you guys what you can win for some of your stuff. I'll probably just do it in one big blitz and, you know, just go down through all the stuff after I've, you know, glitched the game and got plenty of, well, everything. Battles at the Colosseum are one-on-one. And yeah, you can search renders in here, but the best thing about the Colosseum is that every time you go into battle, you're instantly recharged to full health anyway, so I don't know why they have an in here unless you just want to rest. But yeah. Creatures from all over the world come here to compete. Get a load of the crowd. Yeah, I'm not going to do any battling here today, but yeah, as I said, this is the Colosseum, so basically you wager an item, and usually it gets reciprocated with usually a better item. Usually. But that's not always the case, even though they say that it is. Oh yeah, this Siegfried is here, by the way. He is probably the impossible one. Out of the two that you can end up fighting against, Siegfried and Shupan, Siegfried's worse because he does Mega Drive over and over and over again. And Mega Drive hits you for like 5,000 and 6,000 health each time, and even maxed out with max defense and shit. It's ridiculous. He's way overpowered. At least, well, I'm sure you can beat him, but it's not as easy as Shupan. Shupan is very easy. And where the hell is the place where I can find Mr. Duncan? Hello, Mr. Duncan! We know that you're alive! What the hell is that? Here we go. Okay. Looking for this spot of trees, and what you do is, well, first I'm going to save my game. And then we're going to go in, and we're going to go find Sabin's little buddy. Or, well, actually, it's his teacher, not his little buddy. Fuck. Why the surprised face? Do you think I'd gone? Think you'd gone? Think that you were gone. Duncan, I'm glad you're safe. Whoa. Whoa! Sabin, this can't be... Tears? Tears? Jesus. Going through that, adolescence now. Nothing happened to me. The earth yawned right open to take me, but I scrambled to safety. Good old Duncan. Where were you in the first part of the game, you ass? Sabin, it is now time to complete your training. Use these new skills to smash Kefka. Put him up. Oh, yeah. Now, here's the thing about Sabin. If you did level up by some chance a shit ton before you came here, once he gets to a certain level, he automatically learns the Bum Rush. And that's what they're doing here right now, is they're learning the Blitz Bum Rush, his final Blitz. But once you hit a certain level, and I'm sure someone's going to put it up in the comments, what level it is that you have to be before you get it. But yeah, you will get the bum rush automatically, so you technically don't have to come here ever. It's nice for the storyline, just to let Sabin be all happy that he got to see his his master, his teacher again. I call this the bum rush, and I think they call it like the mirror rush or something like that in the Game Boy Advance. I was watching the Johnny Mayer playing it, and it's been it's been almost a week now, I think, since I watched it, and I can't remember exactly what it was that Sabin's move is called. So, crawlers, get your feelers off of me, and oh yeah, it makes you poison. That's gay. That's one thing about, like, I think I mentioned this in another episode. That's one thing about the world of Ruin, is that a lot of the creatures, especially in the overworld, have a lot of status effect attacks. So, as long as you're filled up with all the necessary items to counter those status effects, you should be fine. Excuse me, Jesus. At least it felt good. And seeing as we're right, itchy back. Okay. So yeah, seeing as we're right here, we might as well run into Narshe and get somebody else to join our team. One of our, this is a real little buddy, and he's so cute. I just want to cuddle with him, but I'm just gonna leave it there for now. You guys will see him in a second. So just hold on. Yeah, first we gotta kill these Nathodons and Red Wolves. White Fang. Remember that show, White Fang? I used to get up at like 5 in the morning to watch that. What the hell was wrong with me as a kid? Anyways, we're gonna go through Narshe through this way, and for what reason? Well, I will show you once I get there. And yeah, you get these mag rotors. Now, see those little ones there? Those are the ones I think that we didn't get to run into while we're in. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. While I was at Vector, going through the Magitech research facility when we were escaping in the minecart. One of those things did not show up. There's a purple one, almost the same color as, the same way they had kind of those matching. There's one that was kind of purplish that I guess is supposed to be a rarer encounter or something, and I don't know what it is, but in my game, like most times, you hardly ever run into it, and I mean hardly ever. Same thing when I was growing up. Every time when I was growing up, I had to save before and then restart my game, and it usually would take 3 tries at least before I would be able to get those to, before I'd encounter them and be able to keep them so that, I can encounter them on the Veld. And the thing about the Veld is that, well, these creatures aren't that strong, and, it doesn't really matter, but I was going for completed lists when I was growing up, which I've done a couple of times, actually, but it's very hard and very, very time consuming, and you've got to be pretty damn bored and have a lot of time in your hands, which I guess as a kid, or as, a high school kid, I probably did at the time, so. Although I don't know how or why. I guess because, I didn't really have to do anything. I didn't have to worry about anything except, going to school, getting up, sleeping, and eating, and doing some homework every now and again. Other than that, it was, come home and play video games, or watch TV, or go outside, and, well, weekends were pretty much just times for drinking and stuff, but, yeah, I don't know. It almost seems like I could schedule myself better when I was younger, which is kind of weird looking back, being 30 years old and thinking that 16-year-old Stefan could, or sorry, well, yeah, that is my name after all, Jesus. But yeah, 16-year-old old world gamer wouldn't be worried about schedules and stuff because he'd just automatically do it. Friday comes, it doesn't matter what video games I want to play. I can play a little for a couple hours before when I first come home from school, and then I can, get ready to, go drinking and go to the dance on Friday night. So, and yes, that is the kind of stuff that at least we do here in Newfoundland, or at least we did back where I was from. So, and that used to be great because I used to hitchhike up to the center of the island that I was from, or actually more than the center of the island. I'm from another island off of Newfoundland as well, but yeah, I'd hitchhike all the way to the dances all the time. But anyways, that's a story for another time. Right now, we are getting our little buddy Mog. Koopapo, you're alive! I thought you were all feeding the worms, Koopo. Koopo, ho ho! Let's go! Oh, Jesus, aren't you the... Look at how lively and active you are. Say, we could use some Sasquatch muscle. Besides, he'd be helpless here without me. He's somewhere in the mines. Once we find him, I'll order him to join us. Okay, and that's something that we're probably going to do a little bit later. And I'm probably going to wrap up the episode real quick, but before I do that, let's grab this Mughal Charm. And that'll help us have no encounters, and only Mod can equip it, but that'll help us have no encounters while we're walking around. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm the Old World Gamer, and we will see you soon in a new episode. Take care, everybody!